Hey guys, I really liked the way I did this for the Hearth Witch's Guide to Magic and Murder, so now we're going to review Emma Hamm's A Light So Blinding. It's the second in, I forgot what she actually named the series, but her troll series. So I started reading Emma Hamm when she only had the Heart of the Fae series and Youth Bitter Blooms published and several other books, but those were the books I found first, fell in love with. She started coming out with the Seven Deadly Sins one, and then she also came out with the Whispers of the Deep, the Merman one. And now we have this masterpiece. I love Emma as a person, as an author. She's one of the first indie authors I found besides Elsie Kova. And like I said, I just love her. I cannot not say enough good things about Emma and her writing and her books. They are fantasy and they are romance. Like, the plot is the two characters falling in love for each other, but there is also another plot running beside it. In the Whispers of the Deep, the Mermen, there is the humans who have kind of invaded the underwater world, living there and finding out their secrets and stuff. So that's what I love so much about her writing, is it's not just a race to get to the adult scenes or the romance or whatever. There's yearning, there's tension, there's, you know, this rivalry typically between the humans and the fae or magical creatures. And something else that I absolutely love about every single one of her stories is she gives the girl modern plumbing in every world. Like in the Heart of the Fae series, it was like, it's a spell that heats the water and makes it rain down on you. Like in this one, it's like, oh yeah, the trolls are much more advanced than the humans and they figured out modern plumbing, kind of like Roman plumbing where the hot water comes in through the aqueduct system. A girl needs a hot bath, okay? I'm just, that she thinks of those little things in her writing all the time. Talon Heart, that one's so good too. The only standalone is These Bitter Blooms, which is just a sweet childhood romance, and I am not talking about the book I just read. I'm like selling you on the author herself. Okay, pause. Okay, focusing on A Light So Blinding. This was perfect. This was just what I needed. I was in a bit of a reading slump. I just needed something well written, good, fun times, fantasy, add a little bit of spice. So this was it. I read The Hearth Witch's Guide to Magic and Murder, and that was a really good book. And then in between these two books, there was another book that we shall not name. That was not a good arc. So when the arc opened up for this and I got Emma's email, needless to say, I was ecstatic. I arc read a lot for her. So again, like I said, I might be a little biased, but if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be here talking about it. So a real quick kind of like plot breakdown. Astrid, she is a priestess, so she has magic and she looks like the crown princess, which if you don't understand that, go read the first one because this is the second one. Although it does kind of explain it, where if you haven't read the first one, you'd be fine. But if you wanted like more of the lore and myth and legend behind that, the first one. And the guy who owns her, we don't own people, it's bad, but the lord that she serves, it is a weird relationship. So the priestess served the lord, but really the lord's serving her in a way, and not in a fun way, in a really gross, creepy way. Like, she's a secret keeper and her mission is to like report to the Sisterhood of Priestess and kind of keep all the players moving for the king. And her lord is an idiot and like gambles away his fortune, and that's kind of the catalyst of the plot, is he's gonna die because he owns a lot of debts, or she can go into the labyrinth for him. But like page 1 or 2, she has a letter from the trolls that say, we know where your sister is, we'll get you your sister, who has been kidnapped, missing for 10 years-ish, if you get us our troll guy out of the labyrinth. So she sees an opportunity and she takes it. And the labyrinth is like worse than the one from Greek mythology, let me tell you. So she ends up getting to the troll, and thus the story goes on. And it's such a great read! I like binged this book at every opportunity I had. Unfortunately, I just couldn't sit and like read it for 4 hours straight and call it done. I had, you know, work, life, and obligations that, you know, thus is life. But yes, I always feel so bad because I'm sure this took Emma at least a year or more to like write and edit and whatever. And here I am like finishing it in a few days, if not like a few hours if I could. Good. So I really hope you pre-order A Light So Bright. I'll have Emma's details down below, and then you can go to her links and find her books there. They are on Kindle Unlimited, or you can have a lot of fun reading them. So, cheers! Enjoy!